demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient and soon. It can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous, it's the world honestly burning. That's all I'm learning, hope that we can make a turn and start reversing. All our minds, we put the work in, we got some work, man. I started to grow. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. We made it. We're out here at Galot Motorsports Park. The hurricane is now a tropical storm. It's going to hit tomorrow night. It's cloudy out here, but it looks like we're going to be able to get some racing in. It's a little windy, but I think we'll be okay. We're just going to try to make a couple passes. Been working on the car a little bit. I was going to advance the camshaft a little bit, but I decided not to do that at the moment because it already is kind of advanced. I don't really know what the intake center line is. I think I set it on 110 to start with, and I advanced it, I think, too. So it should be on 108. We might could go down a little bit more than that. This thing's got hardly any cranking compression. It's because it's low compression now. The deck height was a little bit bigger. I was also going to go ahead and change the jets. I was going to take the restrictors out of the pan on the dump valves, but I got up under there and I was about to do it, and then I realized that where my fittings are, I'm going to lose every bit of my transmission fluid, like every bit. So I don't know that that's a good idea. Actually, I am going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and jack it back up and do that because I don't want to burn transmission up. I'll take that pan and clean the pan out. I've got a drain pan somewhere. We'll clean that pan out. We'll just reuse this oil. I just put the oil in it and I forgot to go buy more motor oil. I am unprepared. I'm also out here by myself from our normal crew. I got Chase with me today, so he's going to be helping out, do some filming and anything we got. We also don't have the push vehicle, so we're going to be driving it back and forth. We're going to try to make 2 passes. Basically trying to see what this thing's going to do on a radial prep track, trying to get ready for NPK. Like I said, Little John he's trying to find me a core for a camshaft, but he's struggling to find any because it's an oddball, you know, 50 millimeter, need a billet one. So he's struggling to find one. So he's still looking so we can get a different cam in here, hopefully in a month or two, or as soon as we can get it. We may end up having to regrind this one, but that's going to put us down a little bit longer. All right, guys, comment, like, and subscribe. Go to turbojohnracing.com, grab yourself some merchandise. And we've also got a store link here on the YouTube. You should be able to see it when you go to our main YouTube channel. You'll see store. Go check that stuff out. New design, new shirt design. It's awesome. All right, so we cleaned this thing out, got this thing all cleaned out. A camshaft, like I said, it's real easy to advance it. We could go ahead and advance it a little bit more, but I don't think we're going.
But then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that.
All right, guys, we got the restrictors out. Check that sunset out, man. The hurricane mixed with, I guess, the fall weather. God, that thing is beautiful. We got the restrictors out. This right here was one of the best purchases I have made in a long time. This thing is open. I got it from Agri Supply. But if you notice, it's got a lip on the top. So I was able to clean that out and reuse the transmission fluid. So we're fixing to crank this thing up. We have not cranked it up for the night yet, so we're about to do that now.
this, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous, it's the world honestly burning. That's all I know.
Okay, it is leaking bad at the back. I didn't even notice it. Luckily, he was over here. He said, "What is all that stuff up under the motor?" I was like, "What stuff?" And we jacked it up, and it is leaking. So what can you do? It is leaking really bad back here. It's dripping out of the diaper, and you can see back there is really wet. And you can see also, I talked to y'all and told y'all that it was leaking a little bit previously, and we put a little bit of Blue Devil on it. I think what's happened is my heads are going to have a receiver groove, and then that way the O-ring, the gasket, is pushed up into the head. I think the O-ring sticking up, since I put a thinner gasket on it, is simply keeping the head off of the actual deck and not allowing it to compress it fully. So we were talking about doing it. Luckily, I'm over here close to Brian's, so we'll go ahead and take it over to Brian's, and later on this weekend, we'll snatch the heads off of it. Luckily, it's pretty easy to work on, so we'll snatch the heads off of it, and yeah, take the heads over back to Danny. He O-ringed the block, and he knows exactly where everything's at, so I won't have to take him the whole block. He can just do the heads for me. They said he's down, he can make it happen. That is a problem, you know. That could be, you know, I was just thinking when we were talking, it is possible that since it's leaking water, it's possible that we could be leaking combustion also. Maybe the water is getting in the cylinder, you know, potentially that is a reason that this thing, you know, will not spool up good, because it was a turtle spooling up a minute ago. It was not spooled up good at all. So we're gonna push it in the trailer, take it, we'll go work on it this weekend. Hopefully everything will work out.
Find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through